Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Computer Lab Space. Watch my previous videos on C programming for better understanding of C basic C concepts. Today we will learn increment or decrement operator. Okay, let's start now. Increment or decrement operators. Increment, it is nothing but we are going to increase the value of an operand by 1, and it is generally denoted by plus plus, 2 plus plus sign. And since it is working on a single operand, we used to call it as a unary operator. And as I told, it increments the value of a variable by 1. For example, if I represent a plus plus, later I will explain what is a plus plus, plus plus a, or a minus minus, minus minus a. Those things I will explain. So as of now, a plus plus is equivalent to a is equal to a plus 1. For example, if a value is 5, it is going to increase the value by 1. So 5 plus 1, that is equal to 6. Like this it is going to work. And for the decrement operator, minus minus symbol, it is used as an decrement operator. Then it is also one kind of unary operator only, since it is working on a single operand, and it is used to decrement the value of a variable by 1. So this is what increment and decrement operator. And in the increment operator, we have post increment, then pre increment, post increment and pre increment. So post increment, it is nothing but we are going to place a plus plus sign, that is an increment operator, immediately after the variable. So that is what a variable or an operand. So this is what we are going to call it as a post increment. And as the name itself it is indicating, post increment means increment after the operand value is used. Clear? After the operand value is used. Later, after that, we are going to increase the value of a variable by 1. So let us take one example here. So as I told, first the value should be used. The value should be used. Then it is going to be increment or increase the value by 1. Right? So that's why we have mentioned here. I have mentioned here. So for example, let's take a is equal to 20. So as given in the explanation, increment after the operand value is used. So first it is going to assign the value, since it is x is equal to a plus plus here. First the value is going to be used. So x is equal to a. So a value is 20, isn't it? So x is equal to 20. Later, after using, it is going to increase the value of an operand. So a is equal to a plus 1. I have mentioned here. So that means 20 plus 1, that is equal to 21. Is it clear? So similar way, pre-increment. Pre-increment means before the operand value is used, we are going to increase the value of a variable by 1. Later, it is going to be used. That is what pre-increment. First, before only we are going to increase the value. Later, it is going to be used. So according to the explanation I have mentioned here, a is equal to a plus 1. That means it is going to increase the value first. Then it is going to be used or assigned to a variable. So according to this, let a is equal to 20. I have taken an example. Then a, first it is going to increase the value, right? X is equal to plus plus a, common expression I have taken here. So x is equal to plus plus a, it is nothing but x is equal to plus plus a, or a plus plus can be represented as a is equal to a plus 1, right? Yes, isn't it? So now first we are going to increase the value. So that's why value of a becomes 21. Then it is going to be assigned. So now a is equal to 21. X is equal to a. What is the value of a? A has been now changed from 20 to 21. So recent value of a is going to be assigned to the variable x. So that is what x is equal to 21. Is it clear? So this is what the difference between post increment and pre increment. So one thing you need to keep in mind, in the post increment, first it is going to use the value, then it is going to be assigned, then it is going to be incremented. And for the pre increment, first it is going to increment the value, then it is going to be assigned to the variable. So this is what the difference between post increment and pre increment. Next we have post decrement and pre decrement. So decrement means what? Decreasing a value by 1. Right. So similar way as we have used the technique for post increment and pre increment, here we are going to perform with the post decrement. So post decrement means first it is going to assign the value, then it is going to decrease the value by 1, decrease the operand value by 1. So the same example I have taken here, a is equal to 20. First it is going to assign the value means x is equal to a, minus minus is there, no? So x is equal to a. First it is going to assign it. So x is equal to 20. Then what is the value of a? A is going to be decremented by 1. That means a is equal to a minus 1. So a is equal to 20 minus 1, that is equal to 19. So in overall I can write x value is 20 and a value is 19. Is it clear? So similar way for the pre-decrement. So pre-decrement means first you are going to decrease the value of an operand by 1, then you are going to assign the value to the variable. So according to that, I have taken one example here. So a is equal to 20. So first it is going to decrease the value by 1. So a is equal to 19. Then now the updated value of a, the recently changed value of a is 19. So since after decrementing the value we need to use for the operand, so that's why this value become x is equal to 19. So x is equal to a, x is equal to a means before it was 20 and now after decrementing the value of the variable a becomes 19, and that is going to be get assigned to the operand, that is x, x is equal to a, so x is equal to 19. So here a is equal to 19 as well as x value is also 19. I hope the concept is clear. Increment, decrement operator. In increment we have post increment, pre increment, and in decrement we have post decrement, pre decrement. In summary, if I want to summarize all this together, post increment means first you assign the value to a variable, then you are going to increment the value by 1. Pre-increment means first you are going to increase the value by 1, then you are going to assign to the variable. Then post-decrement, first you are going to assign the value, then you are going to decrease the value by 1. So similar way for the pre-decrement, first you are going to decrease the value by 1, then you are going to assign the value to the variable. Is the concept so clear? I hope it's clear. In the next video, I will come up with precedence and associativity. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, like, subscribe and click on the bell icon. Thank you.